Hey everyone, welcome to Fix Your Knee. So if you're gonna fix your knee, first you need to know what is wrong with your knee. So there's a couple things that you can do. We're gonna see them very quickly. Most of the time, if you're gonna have a knee problem, you're gonna have some kind of connective tissue problem. So it's gonna be like either the cruciate ligament, anterior or posterior. It could be like collateral ligaments. It can be meniscus. It can be tendons. So quickly, let's test. So to test your anterior cruciate ligament, it comes in front of the knee. If you were to put your foot down and push your shin forward, right, your tibia forward, and you felt pain, that could be a sign that you have an anterior cruciate ligament problem. If you go with a straight leg and you push your knee down and you have pain, that can be a posterior cruciate ligament problem. If you go into some kind of side pressure, either inwards or outwards, that could be some collateral ligament problem. You can palpate your knee as well to see if you have tendon problems. Moving your kneecap will also help you understand that. And then you can also understand if you have meniscus problems if you go into some kind of weighted rotation like this. Now, this is kind of a very quick, like down and dirty way of doing it, but like it will give you some signals of pain. The reason we're doing it quick is because most of the time if you're gonna have really bad knee pain, you'll understand it, it'll develop in certain scenarios, like going downstairs, for example. Let's make that the case. That's most likely gonna be some kind of tendon or meniscus problem. Once you've identified what the problem is with your knee, let's look about how to mobilize your knee. When you're dealing with your knee, one of the easiest things that you can do to figure out what's going on and also to start to mobilize it is something simple, some kind of heel slide exercise. So as you bring the knee close to you, your knee capsule is open. As you push it away, your knee capsule is closed. This is just going to give you general mobility. Remember, your knee is kind of like the hinge on a door. It just opens and closes. It doesn't rotate. Rotation's happening from your hip or from your ankle. So simple heel slide, first exercise, really easy. To mobilize your knee, again, in a kind of more, let's say, advanced way, if you're suffering from knee pain, could be going into some kind of version of a runner's lunge where you really go into a deep knee flexion and you pair that up with some kind of weighted knee extension. You can flex your quad, okay, or you can feel like your hamstrings stretch. Both of those are going to be very beneficial to a person who's suffering with knee problems. One of the best things you can do for your knees is a deep squat. When you get into it, you need to be able to feel comfortable here with your heels down. This is an exercise that at first might feel a little bit weird, but if you get used to it, it should be a kind of resting exercise. It doesn't have to feel like a workout. It's basically a comfortable way, I mean, it can be if you become good at it, of letting your knee be under pressure and open. So again, this will be another very beneficial thing for you to fix your knee. So building up on the static squat that you did before, that's kind of more of a stretch of the knee, you can begin to strengthening your knee by going into some kind of wall squat. That's gonna be very good. If you get more advanced, you can do one leg wall squat. The most important thing here is that you're thinking about time. How long can you be there? And the more you can emphasize, staying for longer, the more your quad will get strong. If you're suffering from knee pain, most likely there's going to be some kind of muscle issue as well. On the flip side of that, if you're going to get your hamstrings to get strong, you need to be able to come up into some kind of bridge. Again, also can be done single-legged. I definitely suggest that you do it with your feet on something. That's going to help you leverage and get the most out of the exercise. So when you think about strengthening your knee, remember, there's not a lot of muscle right around the knee. So if the problem is like a lateral collateral ligament, think upstream, think gluteus medius. So if you can strengthen this glute muscle through side raises, circles, kicks, anything that gets your glute medius to turn on, that's going to affect eventually downstream through the iliotibial band your knee. And on the flip side of that, if you think about anything that's kind of like an adductor exercise, that's going to help you get stronger on the medial collateral ligament. When you get more advanced, let's say you've been strengthening your knee for a while, if you introduce instability and basically have some kind of unsteady surface to work with, this will also help you build muscles in a way that is different from your typical squat. So this could be a good way of doing it, and I'll show you another way. So this way is more for the hamstring. You're introducing a level of instability So once you get up into a single leg ball bridge, you'll feel your leg sway. That's gonna turn on your hamstring in another way. Of course, you can make it harder or easier. Okay guys, those are all really good ways of getting your knee to mobilize, to move around a little bit, to diagnose what's going on, and to eventually strengthen your knee. If you like these kind of things, please click subscribe or thumbs up, and also check out our website and join us at the Plexus Method. This is where we give you information about how to get stronger without hurting yourself, taking you from rehabilitation to athletic performance. Thank you guys.